Hello everyone, welcome back to Playlist Pop. My name is Edward and today I'll be reviewing Rebecca Black's debut album, Let Her Burn. So after about 12 years since the release of Friday, along with several other songs throughout the years, some of my favorites being Heart Full of Scars, Foolish, and The Great Divide, she has now released her debut album, Let Her Burn, an album about the relationship between herself and the journey through life from experiences and more. She hopes that when people listen to this album, they become closer with the relationships they have with themselves and those that are closest to them in their life. So some of my favorite songs from this album, Misery Loves Company, instant favorite of mine. I like how this song has like this cyberpunk feel to it and I can just feel myself being in this other world. Then there's Crumbs. It was the first single, a really great choice, especially that chorus. Another one that really stood out to me. I love that beat. Definitely a vibe. I can also imagine this song being played in a club. And also as I was hearing this song, especially the chorus, it reminded me a bit of Poppy, which in an interview she did say that besides loving like Madonna and Lady Gaga, she also loves Poppy. So I can see a bit of influence in terms of the chorus, like how she sings it, but she does it in her own way, which I think is really cool. Not only that, but as I was hearing this album and this song, I started thinking, you know who would be like a great collaboration on this song, or maybe in the future? Charli XCX, because you know how Charli XCX has done hyperpop and I'm not really that knowledgeable in terms of hyperpop. I'm still very new to it. Or even Kesha, because if you heard her last album, Gag Order, it has like Peace and Quiet and The Drama. Hearing those songs, I can definitely see a collaboration between Rebecca and Kesha. I think that would be amazing. And then there's Destroy Me. I love how this song has this alternative rock type of feel to it. I really like that production. And me being a fan of alternative music and just hearing some of these songs, and this one in particular, I think Rebecca will be amazing at doing pop rock or an alternative rock type of album. I also like Don't I and What Am I Gonna Do With You. Sick to My Stomach. I love the production. It's very retro, really reminds me of like the 80s, and it's definitely a song I can see being used in a movie, maybe a coming of age movie. Then there's Cry Hard Enough. Around 1 minute and 10 seconds, when that beat comes in, instantly grabbed my attention, because when I first heard this song, I thought it was going to be a least favorite of mine. Another thing that I really liked about this song, or this album, because it had several songs that got me thinking like that, it makes me feel like so creative in a way, and I just start thinking of all these ideas. I love it because there's just so many possibilities. I feel like when a song can really give that type of feeling. Of course, there's a whole different meaning in this song. I feel like this can be used in different ways depending on the person, on how they interpret the song. And I guess that's why I start thinking, oh, this can be used as like a fan edit, an anime, a video game, or a specific show. Then there's Look at Her, Pop Perfection. This is a single, because if it wasn't, I would have definitely said this should have been a single because it's so good. The way she starts it, it's very effortless and soft and sweet, and then when the music really starts coming in, that's when you really feel like it transports you. You're not really sure where it's gonna take you, but once everything just starts to come in, the music, you just start thinking of all these ideas, and it's another one that just brings this creativity to me. So as for the songs that are growers for me, Erase You is one of them. It actually was gonna be on my least favorite, because when I first heard this album, that was one of the ones that I just couldn't really get into, but as I've had more time with the album and listened to the song more, it's grown on me, and I can definitely see this being one of my favorites. Performer is another one that is a grower for me. Just like with Erase You, I think it's just, I needed more time with it, and it's definitely one that has grown on me. Overall, I think this is a really great album. I love how it has like a good blend of hyperpop, electropop, and pop. Produced, the lyrics, how she sings it, how she experiments with some of the songs. I thought it was just nicely done, and it's definitely a great listen and a great experience. I think Rebecca Black is someone to really admire, because she's someone that is so strong, that went through so much when Friday was released, and just to see how she just continued because she loved music and she wanted to be a pop star, and just seeing how she didn't give up, she kept doing music, and throughout the year she was still releasing songs, and just to see her grow as an artist and as a person is just really cool to see. And you can tell just from this album and just from the songs that she's released, and she has really found herself, her voice, and who she is as an artist, and I look forward to what she has in store for us in the future. So let me know in the comments, what were your favorite songs, what were your least favorite songs, what are songs that have not been a single that you hope become a single and gets a visual. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.